You guys a story about Red Volkert first. I saw Red at the Floyd Country Store like a year ago in October in Virginia, and I was like starry-eyed because I watched all these videos of him on YouTube and tried to learn all of his licks and kind of couldn't do it because they were too hard, but they're so good. And I came up to him after the show and was like, dude, you're so good. I'm so glad I got to see you live. Like, I studied your guitar playing. And he was like, you need to get a job then. And I was like, okay, ouch and true. So I highly encourage y'all to go see Red. And Carsey Blanton's a big hero and friend of mine. So go see freaking everybody. Literally, dude, what the hell, dude? Goodnight Texas. I'm literally playing Avi's guitar from Goodnight Texas, this electric behind me. So y'all are spoiled as hell. That's all I have to say. And that's how we're going to start this thing.
Trying to swallow the sun. I've been running from the morning every night. The seasons cycle through in their colors, and I'm somewhere between a woman and a child. I've been having dreams where I'm flying underneath the prairie moon. The weed stretches out like an ocean, and I know I won't be coming home soon. I am dizzy with my memories and the feeling of time spinning past. I got whiplash and the cars won't slow, no, they only continue to crash. But I thought cowboys were brave, and he went running off like a coyote, running with his tail between his legs. He's probably downtown drinking up neon and pouring his best wine into her glass, smiling a smile he saw in a but cardboard charms are not built to last. I am dizzy with my memories and the feeling of time spinning past. I got whiplash and the cars won't slow, no, they only continue to crash. I am with my memory.
I also have to give a shout out to my friend Helen and her mom for letting me borrow her guitar. Lonnie? Yes, Lonnie, thank you so much for letting me borrow your beautiful Santa Cruz guitar. I played that on the stage too. And you might have noticed there's a shoelace. That's because we didn't realize these things here are called strap buttons on guitars. So already the musicians in the room were like, oh my god, and then she mansplained strap buttons to us. I'm sure some of y'all are pickers too. But yeah, like this little thing here, I was like, I just have this weird feeling, like literally when I was on the plane in the air, I was like, I feel like that one of the, like maybe the guitar won't have a strap button on it. And then it didn't, so Literally 10 minutes before I took the stage at Hardly Strictly Bluegrass, myself and Helen were literally, and my bass player Emily, were tying this shoelace of Emily's actually onto. You guys are like, oh, you poor little musicians here. No, this is the shit we live for. I thought it was so funny, and it held up great, and I didn't break your guitar, which is the most important thing. And now we have Steve's shoelace doing some of the heavy lifting tonight. So one more shot for Steve. Oh, is there a child here? Okay, cool. I'm not gonna curse as much as I normally do.
You can say whatever you want to say.
Okay.
San Francisco.
San Francisco is different. I live in Nashville, and I grew up in Colorado. It's kind of weird though, like where I grew up, people were very like Christianese, kind of like evangelical vibes, and they would be absolutely scandalized to hear a curse word said in front of a child. So I probably, hopefully won't.
It's okay.
Anyways, this next song has nothing to do with shoelaces, curse words, or any of that nonsense. This is called Green Flash. Woo!
Cause even when I'm alone, there is always a listening ear, saying who you howling to, bleeding blue for every night. A little animal stunned by the glow of the white spotlight. I wanna move to the mountains in the desert, no they ain't too far, and sleep out each night neath the light of the ancient stars. Hey, wild cactus flower blooming neath the shadow of the stone, I grow towards the light and just might find I'm better off alone. I'm still learning how to trust a heart that's forever changing her mind. Try to listen close to what she wants, not be too scared what I'll find. I'm dreaming of a sun-dried island beneath the coast of Spain, where the warm yellow lights soak the plazas like cheap champagne. Eat and drink myself silly and fill my body up with the sun. We be stumbling and singing and falling in love with everyone. I'm still learning how to trust a heart that's forever changing its mind. Try to listen close to what she wants, not be too scared what I'll find. trick of the light. Ain't life a fool's gold illusion, nothing more than a trick of the light.
You're so good.
Oh my god, thank you. Actually though, thank you. I had a thought when I was singing the last verse of that song. I played Americana Fest. Did anyone go to Americana Fest here? Oh hey! Did I see you there? You're like, I didn't go to your show. You're good, man, you're here. That's what's important. And I was at Americana Fest. I had a really great time there, and I was nominated for an award. And I also had this thought this week as I was singing this song at my showcases. I have the lines in the end where I'm talking about like, how do I live my life more like how I thought it would be? Am I always going to be wanting what's out of my reach? Woe is me, mamma mia. And honestly, I came to Hardly Strictly last year just to attend because I was on a radio tour trying to promote my album that had just come out and like begged people to play it on the radio. And now they're doing that, and I fucking played Hardly Strictly. So that's it. So I think it's, I don't like, I don't want to be like bragging or anything, but it's just like, it's important to acknowledge when good things happen and like feel it in your body. Because I love to just like think about it and be like, I guess that was cool, but like you have to feel it. Oh my god, I'm like on a soapbox tonight. I'm sorry, you guys. Some nights I don't talk this much, but this is a house concert. I literally just laugh like an evil villain.
I'm feeling lonely tonight. I'm feeling blue. I don't wanna sing for a stranger.
Sorry.
I wanna talk to you.
Always a funny choice for house concerts.
It's been a long, empty day. Nothing much here to do. You feel much further away than I wanted you to. Twilight is climbing the sky. You said you'd call me fire. Shadows grow long in my room. Air is heavy with the silence from you. but I'm feeling lonely tonight. Maybe I'm the only one. I'm feeling lonely tonight. Maybe I'm the only one.
Does anyone know Elise Levy?
Yeah.
So for those of you who haven't heard of Elise, she's an amazing Californian singer-songwriter. She doesn't live here, but she's from here. And when I wrote that last song, we used to both live in Boston. She went to New England Conservatory and I went to Berkeley. And we became buds, and I was like obsessed with her music. And I wrote that song, and I felt like I ripped her the hell off when I wrote it. So I actually played it at Hardly Strictly, and we put like a little like drum machine beat behind it. And I was like, hopefully she won't know. But I have to give her a shout out because that song, especially the way I just played it here, more stripped back, quieter, more emo, feels very like that's the reason I kind of changed it. I was like, damn. Stop trying to be Elise. Elise is Elise. So please go look her up because I would just feel like there's so many great artists that I am privileged to know that people have no idea who they are. So that's my first task of the night too. Go check out Elise Levy. Because if you like my music, you will like her music.
Summer is beautiful. I wanna go on a long yellow drive to the end of the road where the sun sets like butter slipping down warm toast. Summer is beautiful, perfectly made for the snow cone stained children and lovers in lakes. On a warm summer evening in the middle of June, words sound like honey dripping off of a spoon, and the silvery silence a mirror of the moon. I am the moth circle in the porch light. Will you stay with me till morning? Will you give me just this night? Just this night.
We got back.
You just kiss my forehead and say you have to go, and I feel like lukewarm water, and I feel like nothing at all. I'll just drive around the blue-winged suburban streets, trying hard not to think of how the houses all repeat, and the strip malls and the phone calls that are waiting for me when I get home. Summer is beautiful, the air grows hot and sweet. Something's bound to happen, ain't that summer's guaranteed? So how come every summer I get so damn lonely? How come every summer I get so damn lonely? How come every summer I get so lonely? I always know she's drinking to forget, her breath stained with regret, white wine and trash TV shows. I always know when she has passed out, 'cause her lungs catch heavy and loud. Tuck the blanket under her chin, put her to bed again, and I go driving to the dusty side of town. I go driving past the factory shuttered down, and I keep telling myself I gotta get out of this house. Then I always turn the car around, turn the car around, turn the car around. I never know which version of him I'll get when I walk in, counting steps on the hardwood floors. My stomach twists, the kitchen buzzes hard when he yells about the things I'm not, crashing like the pots and pans. Grab my keys again, and I go driving to where the road runs out. I go driving past the factory shuttered down, and I keep telling myself you gotta get out of this town. Then I always turn the car around, turn the car around, turn the car around.
Yes.
Sorry guys, I'm actually in a contest with David Ramirez for most depressing song. You said that, saddest songs you've ever heard, and I took that as a challenge. And I said, great, well I'm gonna play the song that tends to bum people out the most, but also I've had people, and this is serious, like tell me it makes them feel less alone. And I think that's important. Because I wrote, thanks, yeah, I wrote it when I felt really alone. And I wrote it as kind of like a Bruce Springsteen-y, trying to do like the River, Nebraska kind of thing.
You did it.
I feel like you guys will gas me up no matter what I do, so glad you're here. But yeah, like, that's the whole point of all of this, right? Is so that people can feel less alone, so I feel less alone. But so all of you, can maybe feel some stuff. Some hard stuff, some good stuff, some happy stuff. We will get there, I do promise. But now I'm gonna play a brand new song that I wrote. I've only played it live twice. One of those was last night. So we'll see how the hell this will go.
Safe space.
Safe space, yeah. Actually, you know what?
Too close.
I gotta get it up closer. As high as possible. As little of this as I can do. Went out to the desert to try to dry up my sorrow. Let the sun bleach my worried heart bright white as cattle bones. Not much to do out here but wander around and think. Watch the weather moving across the sky, black and blue as ink. There's a scent, a sensation, a damp earth on the wind, and I feel like once the youngest and the oldest I ever been. Thinking on and holding each different version in my mind. I lay each girl before me and promise them we're gonna try. There's a mirror in these mountains. They hold it up to my heart and remind me who I am. I've been selfish, I've been scared. I was unprepared for how this would feel. Holding hurt and anger high and tight as a fiddle string that has bound me up in grief. I am still unraveling, my breathing, beating, loving, healing, in and out and in. Let myself turn and face the feeling and sit inside of it. There's a mirror in these mountains. They hold it up to my heart to remind me who I am. I've been selfish, I've been scared. I was unprepared Thanks, dude. Here, I'm going to lay her down to sleep. Good night. Alright. Oh, actually, she's sleeping on my cable. Thank you, guitar tech. Okay. I got to do something really cool 2 days ago, which was sing with Buddy Miller. Yeah, Buddy's a huge hero of mine, and I feel like you guys are really lucky because there's so many people out there who have no idea who the hell Buddy Miller is because he only plays 3 gigs a year. And this is coming from the horse's mouth himself. He's like, I was like, you know, like talking to him, being like, let's hang out, because like we've gotten to know each other. He's like, Jobi, I only do 3 gigs a year. Like we've hung out before. You know where I live. Just come find me, which is kind of scary, but also so awesome because he's such a big hero of mine. And we sang a song his wife wrote, but he opened his set with this song that I have covered at past shows, and Leanne Womack cut it. And I swear to God, if I mess up the words now after this long explanation, I'll be mad. But yeah, here's Did My Ring Burn Your Finger? This is like a thing, the thing that I just did is very like country bluegrass. Like nobody does that where they say the song before they play it in like other genres. I'm just sorry, I was just having a thought and I needed to tell you that. When I gave you my heart, it was not what you wanted. Now the walls say your name and the pictures are haunted. Did my ring burn your finger? Did my love wear you down? Is a promise too much to keep around? I remember your words and I can't keep from crying. I could never believe that your kisses were lying. Was there something from the past buried in a shallow grave? Did you think that it was too far gone to save? Hey! And if I were playing this with Buddy Miller, he would rip the coolest fucking solo ever right now. Nobody send this to him or I will never get to hang out with him again. Please tell me, baby. Please tell me now. You say that I should just move on. Now please tell me, hey. Now
now it's just me and the night, and I'm so broken hearted. I just wait in the dark for my dearly departed. Did my ring burn your finger? Did my love weigh you down? Was a promise too much to keep around?
Oh, Buddy's such a boss, man. Like, who writes that song? Damn. Now back to songs I wrote. But actually, I am going to play a song I wrote. But first, I'm going to tune this boy. He doesn't love to be capoed. I don't think Avi from Goodnight, Texas is capoing this guitar very much. Sorry, guitar. Those of you who go to their house concert, let me know if he puts a capo on this guitar. Report back.
I gotta get out of this city. It's wearing holes in all my clothes, taking the heart out of me. Taking the heart out of me. I haven't done much smiling. Just catch my train and avoid the gaze of someone I might know. Someone I might know. 'Cause there's always somewhere I need to be. There's always someone waiting on me. I've been walking too damn much, pounding the pavement, losing touch. Ride 4 stops and ride 'em again. Use my grocery money to pay my rent. So weary, but I just can't sleep. Just can't get no relief. Just can't get no relief. It's another working Sunday. I'm spilling on shoes, wiping down the booths, cleaning the messes I make, all the messes I make. Oh, and table 2 looks pissed, but I got 6 other ones and no one to cover them. I do what I can. I just do what I can. 'Cause there's always somewhere I need to be. There's always someone waiting on me. I've been walking too damn much, pounding the pavement, losing touch. Ride 4 stops and ride 'em again. Use my grocery money to pay my rent. So weary, but I just can't sleep. Just can't get no relief. Just can't get no relief. Oh, I've been walking too damn much, pounding the pavement, losing touch. Ride 4 stops and ride 'em again. Use my grocery money to pay my rent. So weary, but I just can't sleep. Oh, I just can't get no relief. Just can't get no relief. Come on, chant it with me. You know he wants to. Just can't get no relief. Again. Just can't get no relief. One more time. Just can't get no relief. One more time.
can't really. Maybe all the waitresses of the world will be paid better now. Maybe they'll raise our wages. Maybe not. Are you guys talking about the minimum wage right now? Wait, is it $2?
It used to be.
It's like 21 cents.
Now it's 18.
Yeah, because this is California. You guys, I'm not even going to tell you what the minimum wage is in Tennessee because you don't want to know.
What's the rice here?
There you go.
In Nashville, like bad, really expensive actually. I have cheap rent because I've been grandfathered into some cheap rent with some musicians who've lived in Nashville longer than I have. But yeah, the rent situation is bad everywhere, guys. Sorry, I know y'all kind of like started that trend here in San Francisco and New York. You guys think you're so trendy, but it's now a nationwide problem. Damn. Well, this next song is called Buzzkill, so that seems highly appropriate. This is the most stand-up comedy show I've done. I'm sorry. You guys would be like, yeah, I went and saw Jobi Riccio, and she really lets loose at house concerts. Make sure you buy a ticket for the next one in San Francisco. All right. This is the bangers part of the set.
I don't wanna be the salt and the sugar, the fruit that is bitter. You expect it to be so sweet. I don't wanna be the fly in the honey, a gray month of Sundays. Life can already be so bleak. Keep it funny, keep it light. Be the toast of a Friday night. At 21, man, what a thrill. But now I'm 23. My friends moved to new cities, and lately life has been a buzzkill. I don't wanna be the guy at the party who makes you sorry you decided to go. Oh no. The unaware self-loathing type who talk about themselves all night, so I just go home. Can't keep it funny or keep it light. I used to be so good at the good times. At 21 with time to kill. But now I'm 25 and I'm still barely scraping by. 'Cause baby, I have been a buzzkill. 26.
This song gets more awkward the older I get. We call this the Nirvana section in my band.
Nobody cares what you do half as much as you know. Nobody cares what you do half as much as you know. Nobody cares what you do half as much as you know. Nobody cares.
Life sucks, then life's alright.
I don't sink as low, I don't get as high. I'm learning how to stand still.
Whatever. I can go out or stay in.
I'm more
Yeah, never write your age in a song. Because then people are like, how old is she? Especially in house concerts, when I sing the 23 line, they're like, she's 23. And I'm like, well, I was when I started the song, but I like to procrastinate. So by the time I finished the song, I was actually 26, not even 25. But I love house concerts because you guys actually are, you're able to really hear the words and you really listen to them. And I like to really
Care way too much about the words, and that's why it takes me 2 years to finish songs. I am taking some time off from touring to record my next record. I'm so excited. I feel literally like Christmas is almost here. Because I've been hitting the road so hard the last 2 years, the last year especially, since my record came out. I wish I could say I had any copies for sale, but they are all sold. Sorry guys. But I do have Whiplash, which is the name of the record. We have Whiplash themed matchbooks and 2 Whiplash shirts in a 2XL. Sorry, they've kind of cleaned me out of the merch. And I think the reason of this is also because I am doing a fundraiser with my merch. I'm donating the proceeds of my merch from these shows to my friends in Western North Carolina. Yeah. I have some buddies out there who run a mutual aid collective called Pansy Collective. It's a queer collective, hence the Pansy name. Very cute. And yeah, they have probably been on an infographic you've seen of like people to donate to. And sometimes when you're on your phone, it can be kind of like you're sort of like immobilized and you're like, I don't even know how this will even help. But it will. I have friends in the region. The thing that they have said over and over again is just send money, send money, send money. We've lost everything. Like, this is what we need. So that was why I was inspired to do this fundraiser. And it's actually been amazing to see how many Californians and people on the other side of the country have been, sharing stories and talking to me about friends in the area who have been affected and also asking me ways that they can help. So I'm giving you one right now, and that is this merch fundraiser. If we sell out of merch, I have my Venmo right there on the table, and I will get the funds where they need to go. So yeah, consider taking something home with you or donating. Yeah, let's help our friends. They really need us right now.
And now my guitar's out of tune because I talk too much. But it's important to talk about that.
So this is going to be one of the new songs on that new record. I'm still kind of figuring out how to play it. Some of you watched me figure it out on the Rooster stage at noon the other day. For those of you who didn't come, that was the stage I played at Hardly Strictly Bluegrass.
Yeah.
But if I play again, you'll come, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Because these rock songs I've been writing sound way better with drums, so keep that in mind. Fuck. Sorry, kid. Wait, what did you say?
Nothing she doesn't hear at home.
Hell yeah, let's go. What does it... This is way too high. This is not the key this song is in. Oh my God. I was about to literally sing that song like 3 steps too high for the musicians in the room. That was going to be a disaster. Anyways, give me 2 seconds. I never feel time move slower than when I tune. But like I said, I've been torturing Avi's guitar, putting this capo on it. Hates it. Now back to my imposter syndrome issues. Which is what this song is about. What does it matter? Who gets to go first? Trust in the timing. Don't live like you're cursed. Don't live in the story that you don't deserve. 'Cause you know the hard parts and how hard you work. So go give them hell, go make them mad, go give it everything that you have, and don't look back. What does it matter? If you get green, it's just an emotion. You're a human being. Just please always know that I'm on your team. There's room for us all here. It's not what it seems. So go give them hell, go make them laugh, go give it everything that you have, and don't look back. Some nights they're the worst, some nights they're the best. It's not as personal as you fear it is, so don't look back. And if ever you doubt or you need a way out, oh, I'm here for you, I'm here for you. Or you question your worth and all that you deserve, I believe in you, I believe in you. What does it matter? What does it matter? What does it matter? What does it matter? So go give them hell, go make them mad, go give it everything that you have, and don't look back. Some nights they're the worst, some nights they're the best. It's not as personal as you fear it is, so don't look back. What time did we start? Who am I? What's going on?
You have 30 more songs than we do.
Does anyone need to go to the bathroom or anything? You good? What about the kid? So chill. Amazing. Yeah, if you've ever wondered what it's like when a girl who kind of grew up playing mandolin and bluegrass starts listening to Margaret Glaspie and the Strokes and a bunch of other indie rock music, that is what my new songs sound like, kind of, or what I'm hoping that they will sort of be like. I actually wrote that song after I did a songwriting lesson with Margaret. And there was like an Adrienne Linker songwriting class that a bunch of people signed up for, that I was too broke to afford both that and the Margaret Glaspie songwriting lesson, so I opted to do just the one-off with Margaret. And we talked about riff-based writing, but we also talked about how I was playing the Ryman opening for the Wood Brothers in the next week, and I was so scared and so nervous and freaking the heck out and having like this imposter syndrome spin out of like, well, why me? Like, I have all these great friends, like, why should I get to do this? And so she was like, dude, you need to chill, first of all. I played her one of my songs. She was like, you're really good. You're going to crush it. Go give them hell.
Yeah.
Next. Like, you have these thoughts in your head. Tell them next. Bye. Like, doing this is not going to be helpful for you. Like, take it from a girl who's done them in her own head. And, like, you need to go crush the Ryman next week. And you know what? You will. And TBH, I did. So thank you, Margaret Glaspie.
Every day I wake up and say, thank you, Margaret Glaspie. Also, she grew up playing like Texas fiddle music, which I found out during our lesson. Not to give her life story away, but yeah, I thought that was cool and it made me feel seen. Totally random, but has anyone ever been in a long distance relationship before? All right, a few of you, crazy people. Yeah, let's just say I may or may not know about that.
San Francisco more often?
I hope so.
Hey!
I love it here so much. Are you suggesting that me and San Francisco are in a long distance relationship? Because I kind of feel that way.
Monday night residency at Steve's.
Oh, let's go. Hell yeah, put me on your Instagram story right now!
Okay, sorry, the guitar's not in tune again. Shush, Jobi. Less talking. Thanks.
Crying on the phone before 9 a.m. I keep saying I miss you. I say it again. For a minute there it seemed that there would be an end to the distance and the waiting, stopping and starting. No one but you has known how to love me right. No one has been able, no one's really tried. Only get to share a little at a time. But if it's this or nothing, I'll choose a little every time. I forgot the words. Something about Nashville. This always happens to me at house concerts, I swear to God. I get too loose and then I forget how to do my job. Something. Oh, yes. Driving through my hometown, at the red lights we'd kiss. So many years I longed for someone to share it with. Woke up with you in Nashville, slept alone in St. Louis. So many years, all I wanted was someone good to miss. Only get to share a little at a time, a little at a time, a little at a time. But even just a little is worth all the crying. And if it's this or nothing, choose a little every time. Mostly it's the small stuff, the slow moments of between, that break my heart so quiet. One less plate in the sink, keep you easy on my mind, hold these feelings in my chest. I see you in our memories until the next. My heart only breaks a little at a time, a little at a time, a little at a time. But even just a little has changed my life. And if it's this or nothing, choose a little every time.
I wish that when I was tuning, there was just like a sign that would go over my face that said, bathroom break. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Sorry. Messed it up too bad. Casey, do you have any announcements? Any announcements from the parish?
Should I bring the band here next time?
Yeah! Can you fit them?
It'd be a hot month, bigger band.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, get a hot month.
It's confirmed.
It's confirmed?
Yeah, we just confirmed it.
Let's go! Okay, well then I'll definitely come back.
When is it?
That was the.
It's gonna be on New Year's Eve or something.
He's kidding. We have not booked this, actually. I think they might think you're serious.
I'd have to cancel the band too.
Summer concert series.
Oh, yeah.
What did I just do? Now I feel like the gig might go away, you know, it's just all kind of dependent on how quickly I can.
Guarantee's going
The
down.
guarantee is slowly going down.
For anyone who doesn't know, that's how much he'll pay me. That's what the guarantee means. He's joking. The guarantee will be $1 million, right?
And worth it.
Yes.
And you provide a guitar tech too.
That's right.
Exactly. Oh, we're so close. We're so close.
Do you have a band?
I do, yeah. I have a drummer and a bass player that I play with who came to Hardly Strictly with me from Nashville. Yeah. They're great.
I also have like a pedal steel and electric guitar player, but he's really expensive and lives in New York, so we don't see Mike very much, but he is technically part of my band. This is a song that's on my record that's out, Whiplash. And I have to send it out to my friend Jen. Jen, I don't know where you are. Oh, there you are. We had such a good talk today. We were talking about what this song is about. It's called Kinder to Myself. And yeah, it's really hard. Like, even while I've been playing this gig, when this guitar has gone out of tune, I've been like, you suck, like in my head.
You
And that's
rule.
not true, thank you. And also just like, why do we do that to ourselves? Like, why do we rob ourselves of the joy of the moment? And so I never play this song live because I'm scared of this song, because it's hard to be nice to yourself. So, but I do it at house concerts. So this is kinder to myself.
Safe space.
I am learning to be kinder to myself. It's the hardest thing I've had to do. Let my heart at once be red and once be blue. Give my love away, even if no one calls my name. I am learning to be kinder to myself. I am learning to leave well enough alone. If he wants to talk, he will call. Won't let silence turn this sweetness back to salt. It'll be alright, even with every lonely night. I am learning to be kinder to myself. It'll take some time to slow the circles in my mind, to feel what must be felt. Forgive the card that I've been dealt. But I am learning I am more than my pain, and I deserve someone who's good for me. Even on the days when my heart disagrees, I can take my love away, even if he is calling my name. I am learning to be kinder to myself. Oh, I am learning to be kinder to
have a few more songs for you. Is that chill? Did I hit my? I have like a really big stress about like playing the right amount of time from touring.
Whatever you're feeling.
Okay, cool. Then I'm
It's your
just gonna
show.
play a few more songs.
And this one's not capo, thank God. This is called a capo, as I'm sure you probably gathered.
And she also mansplained capos to us that night. Alright, get all your giggles out because this one's about climate change. Buzzkill.
Another buzzkill.
Buzzkill. Yeah, this song will probably go on that record. I'm thinking about calling it Buzzkill, but I called my last record Whiplash, and I'm like, okay, one name title guy. Like, I don't know. Is that cool?
Yes.
What do we think? Cool.
Totally correct.
You love it. That's. What's your name?
Richard.
Richard. Richard loves it. That's all I do. Richard's been really like affirming me. Like, thank you. Yeah, between the girlies and Richard, like, I'm good, guys. I feel so good. Thank you, and all of you. Hey,
That's nice.
I love San Francisco. Literally, like, obsessive as sin.
Back soon.
That joke didn't land though. That's okay. I want to send this out to my friend Hazy, who lost her house in Hurricane Helene. And I want to send this out to anyone here who has lost a home to a natural disaster, whether it be a hurricane or a wildfire. Unfortunately, I think these things will be more common, and we have got to learn how to take care of each other because we are all we have. Like,
Yep.
truly. I think we saw it with Katrina. The government kind of sucks at their job. Not sure what that's all about. But yeah, sometimes it's literally just your neighbor down the road. So if you don't know your neighbor, go meet your neighbor. We need to like hang out with each other more in real life because I think we are all on our phones too much. Thanks, San Francisco. No, just kidding. Yeah, thanks, Zuckerberg. No. But actually, though, we are on our phones too much. I'm on my fucking phone too much, and I don't talk to people in real life about hard stuff. I just post about it on Instagram, and like, that's not gonna fix anything. Talking to people, helping people will. Making sure we're checking in on each other, donating money, literally. Yeah, helping each other. Right, this is called Wildfire Season. My hometown's a few short years from burning down to the ground. So I drive up for an ice cream cone from the soft serve joint before it's all gone. I've been having a hard time this week. The smoke is so thick and the news is so bleak, and the richest in the history of man keep talking about space like it's the promised land, while records break and waters rise and we're haunted by the hands of time, 'cause wildfire season's here again. Each year it's harder to pretend that we've been doing all we can. Each year we're harder to defend, oh yeah.
stolen from her rightful ones, and we mined it dry and broke the land, portioned it off into postage stamps. It's never been more clear what as leaders we lack, and it's way past time to give some land back, 'cause wildfire season's here again. Each year it's harder to pretend we've been doing all we can. Each year we're harder to defend. Oh, wildfire season's here again. Each year it's harder to pretend we've been doing all we can. Each year we're harder to defend. Each year it's harder to pretend it's just a season.
I also, while I'm on the topic of that song, I want to give my sister, Erin Riccio, a shout out. My sister went to DC a few weeks ago. She works for an environmental nonprofit based out of Western Colorado called Wilderness Workshop, which is a very cool organization. It's very a small but mighty organization. And they mostly work on keeping land public so that people, like beautiful, gorgeous, natural wilderness, public and accessible so that people can enjoy it. But she went to DC and met up with a bunch of other people who do her job. And she also met up with some indigenous tribes and the leaders of those tribes. And there are currently people working to talk about something called co-management of our national parks between our government and indigenous communities who live there way the fuck before we lived there. And I'm just really, really proud of her. I think that's really cool. In this song, I kind of talk about that in the second verse when I talk about land back. That's a movement that is talking about giving a lot of the land that we stole back to the indigenous communities that lived there before we did. And if you're indigenous, I'm sorry, I keep saying we. But yeah, it's really cool, and it's kind of considered like radical, but I think like the idea of like co-management, like it actually makes a lot of sense, and it made me feel so happy and so hopeful to hear that, like two, different communities of people, like mostly white conservationists, and working with indigenous communities to protect this land, to save our damn planet, like to help us, enjoy these things. And I'm just really proud of my sister, guys. She's a badass.
It's this one string. I'm bringing my own guitar next time I come back. That thing holds tune better than this one. Sorry, Abby. Show me your guitar. Fuck. Come on. Stop it.
It's really cool that some people know my songs. That's like only just started to happen for me, guys. Like literally just now.
Can't believe I'm standing here again.
I'm creating so much content tonight.
All the guys I meet just lead to dead ends. Please DM it to me because I need it. And all the girls I've wanted never had a clue, or probably don't bat for my team even if they knew. Pansexuality. I curse when I'm wait, no, that's not the words. I felt like a mountain. I have felt like a mouse. I've heard a come off. No, my God, what are the words? I felt like a mountain. I have felt like a mouse. I've heard poison words, yeah, falling out of my mouth. This girl back here knows. But I'll swallow my pride and apologize. If you give me half a chance, I will try. But let me tell you, I don't know how to be sweet. I don't know how to play a cool girl fantasy. And affections to directions, not just a one-way street. I'm just not that sweet, 'cause my heart gets scared and sometimes shows its teeth. But if I'm yours, I will love you honestly. So who cares about being sweet? Tried to be softer, more digestible. Diet versions of myself, terrified of feeling full. I've squeezed myself into someone else's jeans, and I have said I'm sorry when I didn't fucking need to be. I curse when I'm angry, shit, I curse when I'm not, and this kid's fine with it. I've come on too cold, now I've come on too hot. So if we meet eyes from across some crowded room, I ain't ever gonna try to hide the truth. I'm just not that sweet. I don't know how to play a cool girl fantasy. And affections to directions. Yes, girl, not just a one-way street. I'm just not that sweet. 'Cause my heart gets scared and sometimes shows its teeth. But if I'm yours, I will love you honestly. So who cares about being sweet? That was a me one. Sweet. I'm just not that sweet. 'Cause my heart gets scared and sometimes shows its teeth. But if I'm yours, I will love you honestly. If I'm yours, I give you all of me. One more time, scream it! So who cares about being sweet? That's what we call an upbeat in music. There's a slight rest. So it's kind of more like a pause, and then we say sweet. Should we do it one more time? So who cares about being sweet? Thank you guys so very much. I am Jobi Riccio. I do love you a lot, San Francisco. And you, Casey Turner, thank you so much.
The cool thing about Steve's house is, if you guys really want one more song, you just don't let her leave. You guys want one more song?
Oh my God, you guys are all so hype, and like I'm so hyped up. That I feel like if this song isn't the final countdown, like that, that it'll just be like kind of a letdown.
Instead!
That's actually the song I'm gonna play! Oh my God, this is so cool. I love that you guys know my music.
Jobi heads.
Jobi heads, yeah. My manager is trying to get Jobernation going, and I think that is the worst name for a fan base ever. So yeah, no Jobernation, Jobi heads it is. There's gotta be something better, Jobi. Joe heads?
No.
I don't know about that one, girl. We'll workshop this at a different time when we're not all in this kind of hot apartment. And And like Steve has to go to bed at some point. Hey, let's have a round of applause for Steve for letting us figure this out. This is called Instead.
I was gonna do everything right. I would wrap you around my finger and call it a night. I was gonna be cool but not cold. I would keep you intrigued, I'd sustain mystery. I would still have some cards to hold. But instead I was crazy. Instead I was crazy. I was crazy. I drank too much. Whoops. And I was crazy. I was crazy. Don't quite remember, but I think maybe I overshared quite a bit of shit about my personal life. I would spill my emotions and a full glass of wine straight onto your pants, and then I ditched you to dance. I thought it'd go better this time, but instead I was crazy. Instead I was crazy. I was crazy. I drank too much and I was crazy. I was crazy. Alright.
My friend Willie does this thing where he jumps on one leg during one of his songs that's really hype, and I cannot do it, and I just tried to do it, and it was really embarrassing.
Oh, instead I was crazy. Instead I was crazy. I was crazy. Oh, I drank too much and I was crazy. I was crazy. Oh, I was crazy. I was crazy. I was crazy.
Don't make them stand up again. They already did that.
That's Jobi Riccio, everybody. Let's hear it one more time.